Hey guys, welcome to Zestolan. Today we are going to deep dive into the poetry section of our Hindi textbook Ganga. Out of the 12 chapters in this book, the first 7 chapters covers the prose, that is the lesson, and now we are starting the remaining 5 chapters dedicated to the poetry. We are starting with chapter 8, which features the famous verses, that is the Pad of Saint Raidas. Raidas was a saintly poet deeply devoted to the Lord Rama, known for his absolute and unwavering faith. In this poem, we will look at the two of his major verses, analyzing their deep spiritual meaning line by line in English. Before we read the poems, let's learn about the poet, that is the Saint Raidas. रविदास नाम से विख्यात संत रविदास का जन्म काशी वाराणसी में हुआ। उनका जीवन काल 15वीं शताब्दी सन 1388 टू 1518 माना जाता है। रविदास संत कवियों में गिने जाते हैं। उन्होंने वाद्य आडंबरों का खंडन कर मन की शुद्धता और आंतरिक भक्ति को ही सच्चा धर्म माना है। So, before we read the poem, Saint Raidas, originally named Ravidas, was born in Kashi, Varanasi. His exact lifespan is estimated to be between 1388 and 1518, that is the 15th century. Due to the lack of formal documentation from the era, we are not able to find the exact year, it's just the estimated lifespan. रैदास ने अपनी काव्य रचनाओं में सरल व्यवहारिक ब्रज भाषा का प्रयोग किया है, जिसमें अवधी, राजस्थानी, कड़ी बोली और उर्दू फारसी के शब्दों का भी मिक्सन है. So he belonged to the group of saint poets like Kabir Das, who rejected the external rituals and focused entirely on purity of the mind and inner devotion. The language and writing wise, he wrote in a very simple and practical form of Braj Bhasha, that is Saral Vyavaharik Braj Bhasha, mixed with the words from Awadhi, Rajasthani, Kadiboli and Urdu Persian, because the saints traveled frequently and interact with the various cultures. उनकी सरल ब्रज भाषा में लिखी भक्ति रचनाओं आदि श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी में शामिल है और वे आज भी समानता, प्रेम और भाईचारे का संदेश देती है. So, his verses are so spiritually significant, they are included in the Holy Guru Granth Sahib. He collected his works or compiled in Raidas Vani by Shukdev Singh. उनकी रचनाएं रैदास बानी के में संकलित है. This is about the poet. Let's move on to the poem. The first line, अब कैसे छूटे राम रट लगी. So, अब कैसे छूटे राम रट लगी, प्रभु जी तुम चंदन हम पानी, जाकी अंग अंग बास समानी. So, the explanation is, the poet says that his habit of constantly chanting and repeating the name of Rama has become an inseparable part of him. Ab kaise chute, how I will leave that now. Ram Ratlagi. So he is having an habit of constantly chanting and repeating the name of Rama, and it has become an inseparable part of him. So, Prabhu ji, tum chandan ham pani. He compares the god to sandalwood, chandan, and himself to water, pani. Prabhu ji, tum chandan ham pani. You are sandalwood, I am water. Jaki ang ang bas samani. So, when you grind the sandalwood into water, the fragrance completely dissolves into it. Similarly, God's divine essence and fragrance have completely merged into every single part. That's why they are calling it as ang ang, every single part of the devotee's body and soul. अब कैसे छूटे राम रटलागी, प्रभु जी तुम चंदन हम पानी, जाकी अंग अंग बास समानी. Third line and the fourth line. प्रभु जी तुम गण बन हम मोरा, जैसे चित्व चंचकोरा. So here's the poet calling God to be the dark rain bearing cloud, Ganban, and compares himself to the forest peacock, that is the Mora. So just as a peacock dances with the joy the moment it sees the storm clouds in the sky, the devotee rejoices at the mere thought or the sight of divine. He also introduced the metaphor of the chakor bird, which spends the entire night staring lovingly at the moon, that is the Chand, and the devotees hold the same focus of unblinking love towards the god. Prabhuji tum ganban ham mora jaise chitvat chand chakora. Chakora is a bird and Chand is the moon. So he also introduced the metaphor of chakor bird which spends the entire night staring longingly at the moon, that is the Chand. The devotee hold the same focus unblinkingly love towards the god. प्रभुजी तुम दीपक हम बाती जाकी ज्योति बरे दिन राती. So the poet compares God to the lamp, that is the Deepak, and himself to the cotton, that is the Bati, resting inside it. So the wick burns day and light, that is the Din Rati, and consuming itself entirely to spread the light. That cotton thread is himself, and the lamp is God. So this cotton thread burns day and light, Din Rati, and consumes itself entirely to spread the light. This represents the absolute self surrender. The devotee life exists solely to glow with the light of the divine devotion. The next line, Prabhuji tum moti hum daga, jaise sone milat sugaga. So God is compared to the precious pearl moti and the devotee is a simple thread daga. The thread gains immense value only when it is woven together with the pearls to form a beautiful necklace. He adds another beautiful metaphor, jaise sone milat sugaga. So Suhaga means borax, it's a chemical thing used to purify and brighten the gold. When they mix, then the gold shines much brighter. Similarly, the souls of the devotee and the god complete and elevate each other. Next, the last line of the first verses, Prabhuji tum Swami hum dasa, AC Bhakti kare Raidasa. So, what they are saying here, in the final lines, the Raidas clearly defines the nature of relationship with God. He states that God is the master, that is the Swami, and he is the servant, that is the Dasa. So, in the entire verses, in the first paragraph, so Bhakti Rasa is the sentiment of devotion, specifically practicing the Dashya Bhakti, devotion through the mindset of the humble servant is expressed in this first verses. Next, let's move on to the Pad 2. जो तुम तोरे राम में नाही तोरो, तुम सो तोरी kavan so joro. So, what is they are saying? Raidas address to Lord Rama, saying, "O Lord, even if you decide to break your bond with me, I will never break my bond with you. If I were to break my relationship with you, who else in this universe could I possibly form a connection with? You are my everything. Jo tum thoro Ram mein nahi toru. That is, if you decide to break the bond with me, I will not break. Tum so toro, kavan so joro. So, if you break this relationship, then who else in universe could I possibly connect with? That is, he is everything. God is everything for Raidas ji. तीरथ भरत न करूं अंदेशा तुम्हारे चरण कमल एक भरोसा. So, reaffirming his rejection of empty ritual, Raida states that he has absolutely no interest or faith in going on pilgrimages. Tirath. Tirath is pilgrimages or temples like that. Or keeping rituals like fast, vrat. So, that vrat is called as Bharat. Tirath Bharat na karu andesha. He has no anxiety about these rituals because his ultimate single trust is Bharosa is rest completely at the lotus feet, Charan Kamal of the Lord. Tumhare Charan Kamal ek Bharosa. So his complete trust is on the God and not on keep going to temples, pilgrimages or doing vrat or nothing else. It's on the Charan Kamal of the God. जह जह जावो तुम्हारी पूजा तुम सा देव और नहीं दूजा. So he explained that no matter where he goes in the world, jahan jahan jaun, so his actions turn into an act of worship towards the God. He declares that there is no deity, that is the Dev, is in existence who can match the grace, love, and divinity of his Lord. मैं अपनो मन हरि से जोरो, हरि सो जोरी सबन तो तोर. So the poet says that I have tethered my mind entirely to Hari. Hari is the God. And by fixing my heart completely on the divine, I have willingly broken all the ties and the attachment to the superficial materialistic relationship of this mundane world. मैं अपनो मन हरि से जोरो, so I have connected with the God. Hari so joro saban so toros, and broken all the ties and attachment to the superficial materialistic relationship of this mundane world. The last line of the pad 2, Sabhi pahar tumhari asa, man kram vachan kahe raidasa. So the Raidas concludes by saying that during the every single watch of the day, that is the Sabhi pahar, his only hope, expectation, and meditation is directed towards the God. He dictates himself fully through his thoughts, his actions. Thoughts is man, action is karma, and his words is bachan. So, सभी पहर तुम्हारी आशा मन कर्म वचन कहे रैदासा. So, while the first pad was focused on Dashya Bhakti, the second pad is anchored heavily in Shantarasa, the sentiment of peace and complete detachment from the world desires, and completely focus on the God only. So, when studying the poetry, that is the Kavya Kand, never rush straight into the summary. Read the verses multiple times with full concentration so that the words resonate with you internally. Once you master the rhythm, understanding the line by line meaning becomes much easier. In our next session, we will look at the NCERT textbook questions for this chapter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this to Learn channel with your friends who are in need of this. See you in the next video. Thank you.